Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. It's senior day here at Trinity Baptist College, so before we begin today's action, we'd like to honor the seniors that we have on our roster under head coach Dan Robertson. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would direct your attention toward the scorer's table, and we will introduce our senior TBC Eagles. First, number 3, Paris Reagan. Paris is the son of Teresa and Mike Reagan, and his life verse is Romans 8:28. Paris is from Rockledge High School, and his college recognition is with the 2020 South Region First Team. Paris is majoring in criminal justice, and his special memories or teacher is beating and knocking out Pensacola Christian in the 2020 South Region Tournament. After graduation, Paris intends to enroll in Sheriff Academy and begin working at a sheriff's office in Jacksonville or Orlando. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Paris Reagan. Number 4, senior Richard Vasquez. Richard is the son of Johanna Rodriguez, and his life verse is 2 Chronicles 15:7. Richard is from Orange Park High School, and his college recognition is winning the 2018 South Region Championship. Richard is majoring in criminal justice. His special memory is, my favorite memory I am going to take away are the van rides and the hotel room shenanigans. Very interesting times. After graduation, Richard intends to join the police force, and the long-term goal is to go into the FBI. Richard also has these words. I also want to give a very special thanks to my mom, because without her, I wouldn't be where I am today, and without her, I wouldn't be the man I am today. Thank you, Mom, for pushing me to my limits and being my side through this difficult journey. I'm forever grateful for all the sacrifices you have made for me. I love you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, senior Richard Vasquez. Number 7, senior Nick Lockridge. Nick is the son of Christopher and Judy Lockridge, and his life verse is 1 Corinthians 2:4. Nick is a graduate of Vieira High School. His college recognitions include first, second team All-Region, 2-time first team All-Region, 1-time second team All-American, and 1-time TBC Men's Soccer Most Valuable Player. Nicholas is majoring in accounting. His special memories include scoring once and assisting twice in a crunch time win against Pensacola Christian last year. After graduation, Nicholas plans to take a job at a CPA firm. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Nicholas Lockridge. Number 14, senior Pablo Garcia. Pablo is the son of Cesar Garcia and Andrea de Garcia, and escorting him are Ms. Angie Phillips and Kayla Phillips. Pablo's life verse is Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord and not for human masters. Pablo is a graduate of Saber y Gracia High School. His college recognition includes the Dean's List, the President's List, and Mr. TBC. Pablo is majoring in sports management. His special memories are when I knew I was coming to America to play soccer. My parents and my whole family were excited. Being at TBC is my favorite memory, and when I met my girlfriend, I also have good memories with my teammates on and off the field. After graduation, Pablo intends to get a job and find out what God has for him in store. He also wants to get married in the near future. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Pablo Garcia. And our team manager, Senior Jessica Manzone. Jessica is the daughter of Juan and Dawn Manzone. Her life verse is Isaiah 41:10. Jessica is a graduate of East Texas Christian Academy. She is majoring in elementary education. Her special memories include watching movies with the guys and jamming out to the music in the van, watching Pensacola's homecoming game, and getting to celebrate the win over Pensacola with the Eagles. After graduation, Jessica plans to find a job teaching and then go on to get her master's degree in either psychology or Christian counseling. Jessica has these additional words. To Coach Dan, soccer has been my passion throughout my life. When I injured myself, it became very painful, so I had to stop. I became the manager at a really dark time in my life, and I just wanted to say thank you for giving me this opportunity and for stopping so I could get coffee before the games on a long drive back. I love you and your family with my whole heart. Thank you for everything. Team Manager, Senior Jessica Manzone. And let's have one last round of applause for the senior TBC Eagles. And this afternoon's contest between the Trinity Baptist College Eagles and the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles will begin shortly. We'll turn off the microphone, but we'll keep the camera rolling so you can see when the gentlemen take the field and are ready for the kickoff. You're watching TBC Eagles Men's Soccer on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. And the action is underway between the Trinity Baptist College Eagles and the Toccoa Falls College Screaming Eagles. Toccoa Falls, no wins, 11 losses, 2 ties overall on the season. And no wins, 3 losses, 1 tie in NCCAA South Region competition. That tie was against Trinity Baptist College. And Trinity Baptist is 1-9-2 overall on the season, 1-4-1 in South Region competition. Trinity Baptist defeated Trinity College of Florida 6-0 and that 1-1 tie against Toccoa Falls. The last game for Trinity Baptist was a 2-1 loss to Johnson University of Florida on October 22nd. And the last game for Toccoa Falls was a 6-0 loss to Johnson of Florida yesterday afternoon. Toccoa Falls averages 2.4 shots per game with 86% of those shots on goal and a shots percentage of 19%. Trinity Baptist averages 11.4 shots per game with 54% of those on goal and a shots percentage of 11.7%. Jason Izaguirre, the goalkeeper for Trinity Baptist, boots that one all the way past midfield. He has played 961 minutes in goal coming into today's play. He has allowed 33 goals and saved 41. And Trinity Baptist wearing the home whites, going from the right to the left. It's dark and overcast. We had some mild mist and drizzle during the women's game, but nothing really of any significance. As far as the darkness, it's been like this all day long here on the west side of Jacksonville. A long pass intended for Peter Wright and cleared out of bounds. In goal for Toccoa Falls, number 0, Noah DeWeese. Goalkeeper stats unavailable at this time. Game just underway in case you're just now joining us. We started a little bit late. The women's game got started late. Then we had our senior day ceremony before kickoff. The women's game went to Trinity Baptist by a score of 3-1. Ellie McKeeska had the go-ahead and insurance goal both in the second half for Trinity Baptist College. Alyssa Greet also scored. That was the first goal that tied the score at 1-1. Aaron Uribe with the steal, and the pass goes off Peter Wright and out of bounds for a throw-in for Toccoa Falls. In the women's game, Lydia Adams scored the goal for Toccoa Falls in minute 7. That gave Toccoa a 1-0 lead, and Trinity Baptist scored 3 unanswered to win that one by the score of 3-1. Caballero sends this one all the way across the field to Nick Lockridge, and 2 men tangle up and a whistle, and it looks like Lockridge is going to get called for the push, and Toccoa will have a free kick. Lockridge tangled up with Judah Berry. Both men wear number 7, and both are very big men out there on the field. It's going to be a free kick just outside the box. I believe Barry was saying he was inside, but the official says about a yard or so outside the box. Direct kick for Toccoa Falls, and John McIver will take the kick. Temperatures at approximately 65 degrees with winds blowing straight in toward the camera. And speaking of straight in, that one goes straight in toward the goal, bounces off the post, and is out of bounds for a goal kick. Jason Izaguirre, a freshman from Miami. Done a fine job in goal in his first collegiate season under head coach Dan Robertson. Ball stolen away by Rockwell, who has 1 goal this season. And then Pablo Garcia, our homecoming king, Mr. TBC, crowned that last week, came away with the steal. So far, Toccoa has controlled the ball almost the entire time that we've been underway. That one stolen away by Donovan Roberts. He has 1 goal this season. makes his way across midfield up the right sideline. Gets around McIver. His pass to Oxendine, who has options. Tried to find Peter Wright, but the pass behind Peter Wright and rolls all the way past the sideline for a Toccoa Falls throw-in. Battle for the ball just outside the box, and Oxendine will be called for a push. So a free kick for Toccoa Falls. Dean Bureau, our cameraman here at Trinity Baptist College, and Noel Whitaker will be our official statistician here this afternoon. Toccoa gets upfield very quickly, and we're going to have ourselves a push inside the box, it appears. And if so, that's going to be a penalty kick for Toccoa. Let's see where the official says that ball was, and it is inside the box. So a golden opportunity for Toccoa Falls to take the lead. Caballero hit Jared Rockwell from behind inside the box. Or was it? They backed that up off the PK line. They have initially put it down for a penalty kick and then overturned it, saying the positioning was just outside the box. It was inside the arc. It will still be a free direct kick for Toccoa Falls. Well, both Rockwell and Lorenzo Joaquin are there, and it is Joaquin who takes the shot and saved by Jason Izaguirre. His first of the afternoon. And the attempt from Joaquin is the first attempt for either team today. Again, the official had put the ball back down on the PK line before picking it up and moving it outside the box. So the side judge said where the position of the ball was at the foul. Caballero inside the circle, sends it towards Lockridge. Nick Lockridge plays in the backfield, but he will come up and make plays like you just saw him do. And if he gets an opportunity, he'll make the attack as well. And a whistle at midfield. Oxendine called for the push, so a free kick for Toccoa Falls. Long pass inside the box. Ball off the foot of Guthrie. And then we have a trip called against Trinity Baptist Richard Vasquez, and that one was definitely inside the box. So this one will be a penalty kick for Toccoa Falls, and setting it up will be Jared Rockwell. He has 1 goal this season. Jason Izaguirre, the goalkeeper for Trinity Baptist. And the shot and the goal. Jared Rockwell on the penalty kick. Puts Toccoa Falls ahead 1-0. Of course, any goalkeeper will tell you the penalty kick is the toughest shot to defend. It's a guessing game exactly where that ball's going to go. Rockwell got it inside the right post, perfectly placed. And that comes early in minute 8. So Trinity Baptist will try to equalize as they get up the field very quickly. That ball stays in bounds. 1 man from each team goes down. They both get up very quickly as this one rolls out of bounds over near the bleachers. Garcia takes the pass. Has Vasquez to his left. It finds Peter Wright outside the box, and a defensive play by Toccoa. Kevin Frawley taps that one out of bounds, and TBC will have a throw-in. That one goes out of bounds past the M line. That's going to be a goal kick for Noah DeWeese. DeWeese sets this one up on the goal box line, taps it back into play. Paris Reagan was coming on strong, and Reagan was able to get a foot on the ball, but he knocks it out of bounds. And a throw in for Toccoa. Right outside the arc. Gets by one Toccoa man, and Peter Wright. We have ourselves a whistle as Peter Wright gets to the ball. And it's going to be a pushing foul called against Trinity Baptist away from the ball. So a free kick for Toccoa Falls. Toccoa all the way across the field. We'll send this one back into play. Big boot all the way upfield. Nick Lockridge using his 6'4" frame to head this one towards Oxendine, but Toccoa comes up with possession, and then we're going to have ourselves a tripping foul called against Eric Colston Artis. Free kick for Toccoa Falls. Eagles defenders hustle back into position. Sent inside the box, headed away by Uribe. Oxendine uses his body to control the ball, then comes away with the ball. Looking for Peter Wright, but the pass a little too strong. Toccoa comes away with the ball. Judah Berry, guarded by Colston Artis. That one sails out of bounds, and it's a throw-in for Toccoa Falls. Colston Artis on the defense. Ball inside the box and cleared out of bounds by Aaron Uribe. And will be a throw-in near the corner for Toccoa. As it stands now, these teams are 4 and 5 in the South region. As Toccoa gets inside the box, tapped away by Uribe, then sent back upfield. Paris Reagan using his header. Two men tangle up, and Reagan draws the foul called against LaRaza Joaquin. So a free kick for Trinity Baptist. As I started to say, these two teams are the 4th and 5th seeds in the South Region tournament in a 5-team field. So barring any changes, which doesn't appear likely, these two teams will meet Wednesday afternoon at 4 p.m. in the 4 and 5 matchup in the South Region tournament. Wednesday at 4, and we'll have it right here on TBC Eagles as Trinity Baptist is the host school. Pass towards Reagan inside the box. And Cleto Lerma keeps the ball away from Reagan. Ball goes out of bounds for a Trinity Baptist corner kick. The winner of that game Wednesday would take on the number 1 seed. 2 and 3 will also play on Thursday, so both of those semifinal games on Thursday. Friday is an off day, and then the championship game at 11 a.m. Saturday morning. Reagan header from Lockridge from the corner kick pass from Reagan, but he pushed it wide to the left. Opportunity for the Eagles, but they come away empty. Credit Lockridge with a shot attempt. And the score remains 1-0. That ball didn't miss by much. Inches away from the left post, but unfortunately on the other side. So DeWeese will send up the goal kick towards the circle. Not much wind blowing right now. It's been off and on all day long, even through the women's game. Here's one headed our way, up and over our tent area, and out of bounds for a TBC, or rather Toccoa Falls throw-in. That one hits off 2 men, goes out of bounds, and Trinity Baptist will now have the throw-in. And Vasquez being redirected to step back a few yards, and now he'll make the throw into Uribe. Ball hits off Caballero. A lot of contact. Referees letting him play on as TBC comes away with the ball. I'm hearing some other whistles that aren't on this field. Reagan takes the pass, gets inside the box, but an excellent job by Pineda. And it looks like we're going to have a foul now called against Toccoa Falls. Coach John D. Jones now in attendance as he made his way back from Ave Maria University, where the men's basketball team had a great game at the NAIA Gyrenes. That call was inside the box. I wanted to make sure before I said that. And it will be a penalty kick attempt for Paris Reagan. Noah DeWeese, the goalkeeper. Reagan, the left-footed kicker, gets the whistle, shoots and scores. Got it up high over DeWeese, and we are tied at 1. TBC Eagles congratulating Paris Reagan, who just scored the game-tying goal. Both goals in this game scored on the penalty kick. Jared Rockwell got it for Toccoa, and now Paris Reagan gets one for the Eagles. So 1-1 tie as Reagan connects in minute 16. And a whistle near midfield. Trinity Baptist will have possession. Colston Ortiz just outside the circle. Checking the time with the official, so resetting what you see on the screen. And as we always say, our time on the screen, not official. Caballero with possession near the far corner. Lockridge takes the pass back near midfield. Looks for Vasquez. Trinity looking for another opportunity, but Toccoa's defense made it tough for them to get inside. Lockridge with a big boot now towards Peter Wright, who uses his legs to control, but he's called for the offsides. He thought he was behind the defense, but he's called for the violation, so Toccoa will have a free kick. Peter Wright not happy with the call. And Toccoa will send Kevin Frawley to put it back into play. Each team scored on a penalty kick. Jared Rockwell for Toccoa Falls, Paris Reagan for Trinity Baptist. That one is headed out of bounds. Toccoa will have the throw in right in front of us. Peter Wright with the steal and a pass towards Roberts inside the circle. John McIver, though, gets right on top of Roberts, and Toccoa almost had the steal, but Trinity Baptist holds on to the ball. Roberts takes the pass, finds Oxendine, who has options, sending it inside the box. Reagan cannot get to the ball in time. Garcia with the header pass towards Reagan, but maybe a step or two out of Reagan's reach. Caballero inside the circle, regains control. Toccoa started off with the better ball control, and Trinity Baptist in the last few minutes has really held on to the ball for most of that duration. And that one goes out of bounds back to Toccoa. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Toccoa's throw-in. Uribe with control. Finds Vasquez over near the sideline. Vasquez dribbles back towards midfield. Caballero sends this one to Roberts. Good pass, tough to do with the wind blowing. He went that one right into the wind. Roberts gets around one defender, goes inside the box, and this one rolls past the end line for a goal kick. Ball dribbled off Roberts' foot, and he was trying to keep the ball in bounds, but couldn't quite reach it. I mentioned the men's basketball team getting underway last night. Women's basketball also played last night at Kaiser University, so great to see basketball season getting started. The men's team will have its first home game this coming Tuesday night against Atlantis University, one of the newer programs in the USCAA. Lockridge on defense. Toccoa gets around him, however. Colson Artis, though, gets his body in front of the ball, and this one is sent out of bounds and hits the outside of the net. Tip-off time Tuesday night inside Trinity Gymnasium, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll have it for you here on TBC Eagles, the home opener for the men's basketball team. The men's team will have a couple more road games before they play their home opener. Lockridge just shy of the midfield circle. Caballero sends this one towards Peter Wright. Peter Wright looking for Garcia. Reagan takes the shot, and it hits off the goalkeeper, DeWeese. Goes over near the sideline. So Reagan takes the shot, but a save credited to DeWeese. Reagan's second attempt of the afternoon, both on goal. Of course, the PK went in. And a tripping foul. That one was outside the box, but it should be a free kick for TBC. Foul called against Kevin Frawley. Caballero will take the free kick. That ball was about a yard outside the box. TBC will put attackers into position. Pablo Garcia just outside the goal box. Donovan Roberts on the other side of the post. The pass, Reagan shoots, and it's knocked down by DeWeese. Reagan was trying to get it to the right post, but DeWeese, a big man, used every inch of his frame to keep that one out of the net. A corner kick for TBC. Trinity Baptist being very aggressive in these last several minutes. Reagan dribbled the ball inside the box, but it was cleared out of bounds for another corner kick. Reagan, the left-footed kicker, can send this one in toward the goal. Line drive right in front of the goal. DeWeese punches it up and clears it outside the box. Caballero sends it into Lockridge, and it's hard to get it over Lockridge's head, and he was called for offsides anyway. Reagan made contact with the ball. He was called for offsides. Donovan Roberts tried to get the ball to Reagan. Garcia does come up with the ball. Finds Peter Wright near the baseline, and Peter Wright could not keep it in bounds, so a goal kick for Toccoa. DeWeese getting the ball back into play. And a big boot into the wind, and he almost got it to the stripe. Couple of headers from each team. And control by Colston Ortiz. He sends this one back to Izaguirre. Vasquez heads one to Caballero. Colston Ortiz had a little trouble controlling the ball, but Caballero maintains possession for Trinity. Roberts takes the pass up the right sideline. Ball tapped away. Roberts tried to get it back. Now has 3 defenders to get around. Tries to send it inside, and we have a foul as Roberts is down over near the corner. That's Donovan Roberts down. Now back up on his feet. He's all right. Just needed a moment maybe to catch his breath. It's a free kick near the corner, and Reagan will take the kick. Working just like a corner kick. Reagan gets the whistle, sends this one up in front of the goal. Caballero the header, and no. He put that one more straight down to the ground, and DeWeese was able to make the save. Caballero with a shot attempt. His first of the afternoon, and it's on goal. Philip Nowak takes the shot. Izaguirre knocks that one down. That's his second save. Nowak, his first attempt of the afternoon, and a long one from outside the box, saved by Izaguirre. Shot taken by Judah Berry. Thank you to Liam Davis, who's doing our spotting for us this afternoon. Izaguirre kicks this one out of bounds to the side. Throw in for Toccoa, deep on their offensive side of the field. Loose ball picked up by Joaquin. And Vasquez sends it back Trinity's way near midfield. And here comes one right at Dean. Did he make the play? Yes, he did. Dean Bureau, our cameraman, does a terrific job here for us at TBC. Ball's in front of the goal. Colston Ortiz kind of whiffs at that one as he tried to clear it away, but he does get to the ball first and sends it back towards midfield. Oxendine tangles up with Joaquin, and we have ourselves a whistle near midfield as Joaquin is down, and foul called against Trinity Baptist, and a yellow card has been pulled. That'll stop the clock while the official processes the yellow card. Yellow card called against TBC's Donovan Roberts. Razo Joaquin still down on the ground, but now gets up and he's walking it off. Looks like he'll be all right. It'll be a free kick for Toccoa at midfield. Big boot towards the top of the box and headed up and away by Garcia. Peter Wright all alone now with a man coming on. Finds Colston Ortiz, who dribbles to the circle, sends it back to Lockridge so the Eagles can set up an opportunity to advance. Oxendine finds Roberts, who tried the wall pass back to Oxendine, but the ball was intercepted. Joaquin's pass hits off a teammate, and TBC comes away with the ball. Peter Wright on the left sideline, looking for Reagan inside the box, and knocked out of bounds by Toccoa. Cleto Lerma, if I saw that correctly. Vasquez will take the throw in. Uribe comes up from the backfield to help out the offense. Lockridge all alone in the backfield now for TBC. Peter Wright called off sides. Free kick for Toccoa. Approximately 15 minutes left in the first half. And there was a whistle while that ball was still in flight. So they're going to redo the kick. Final regular season game for both Toccoa Falls and Trinity Baptist. This is actually a rescheduled from the hurricane that swept through Florida. Same as the women's game earlier today. And Guthrie misdirects his pass and knocks that one out of bounds for a goal kick. Izaguirre will allow his teammates to get upfield, and we know the kind of leg that Izaguirre has. Wynn knocked that one down, but Lockridge sends it back upfield for TBC. Loose ball taken by Toccoa, and a stop in play as we have a collision at midfield, and a yellow card has come out. Yellow card is against Toccoa Falls, but we're trying to see which player got called. It'll be a free kick for Trinity near midfield. Lito Lerma. And this one's sent towards Izaguirre. John McIver was the Toccoa player who got called for the yellow card just a moment ago. So each team with one yellow. Caballero sends this one towards Roberts. And Roberts is called for offsides. Free kick for Toccoa. Caballero with the header. Interception. Loose ball near the sideline. And Oxendine has possession. Pass to Garcia. Man coming up from behind. And Garcia finds Vasquez near midfield. Vasquez has passed, deflected, and sent back Toccoa's way. Joaquin finds McIver. And Garcia with the interception at midfield. Caballero at midfield trying to get around McIver. Instead, the couple of passes and then the send back by Joshua Lang. Uribe with possession. Hits Garcia at midfield. Peter Wright at the sideline. Toccoa's defense forcing Trinity back near midfield to set up another opportunity. That one rolls out of bounds. It will be a Toccoa Falls throw-in. Ball batted away. And sent back towards Nuis, and he's going to let that one go over his head and out of bounds. That's going to be a corner kick for Trinity Baptist. We don't see a play like that happen very often. Hey, congratulations to Trinity Christian Academy varsity football for winning the district championship last night in a 55-10 romp of crosstown rival Providence School of Jacksonville. Reagan with the corner kick, sends it in front of the goal. Ball is popped up into the air and controlled by Toccoa Falls. Colston Ortiz finds Caballero. Trinity Baptist looking for another chance to get into scoring position. Oxendine tries to get around two, pushed from behind, gets off the shot, but kind of lost his footing while he was taking the shot. Didn't get a whole lot on it, and an easy save for Noah DeWeese. First attempt of the afternoon for Oxendine. And that one rolls towards Izaguirre, who picks it up right at the top of the box. Aaron Uribe dribbles towards midfield. Pass inside the circle. Garcia will send this one back. Pass towards Peter Wright, out of his reach and out of bounds. Throw in for Toccoa as we're coming up on 10 minutes left in the half. Each team has scored via the penalty kick. Garcia trying to get around Nowak, but Nowak comes away with the steal. Two TBC Eagles waiting to check in at the next opportunity. Guthrie fires off the shot. The rebound attempt is missed wide to the left. A missed opportunity for Toccoa Falls. Guthrie got off the shot. Izaguirre saved one, and then the rebound effort is pushed wide. Nowak with his second attempt, and again, a golden opportunity for Toccoa to reclaim the lead. And they came away empty. Toccoa battling for the ball at midfield. Stolen away by Trinity, but a whistle. Pushing violation, so Toccoa will have a free kick. Big boot inside the box towards Guthrie. Couldn't quite get there in time. And then loses the ball out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for TBC. Hello to Kyle Hasbrook, former TBC Eagle, watching the live feed. Yes, Kyle Lockridge is a big man, 6'6". And he uses that to his advantage. Miss seeing Kyle hanging around here at TBC. What a job he did as an Eagles men's soccer player. Very big, good defensive player. Vasquez at midfield. Sends it back to Uribe. Toccoa making it difficult for Trinity to even get past midfield. They do right now as Jorgen Torres, who just checked into the game, passes to Vasquez, and Vasquez tried to get the ball back to Torres. Trinity, though, holds on to possession. That's Torres, number 10, sends this one inside, looking for Roberts, but the wind pushed that ball into the hands of DeWeese. That was a pass attempt, not a shot. And we have a whistle called against TBC, so Toccoa will have a free kick on their offensive side of the field. Going for the goal was Jared Rockwell from a long way out. These men can get a lot into their kicks, and they'll take those shots if they see the opportunity. That's Rockwell's second attempt. He scored the penalty kick in minute number 8. Roberts at midfield. Battling with Samuel Mung. Roberts wins the battle, but then Toccoa's defense keeps Trinity from advancing closer. Torres with 3 goals this season, now with possession. Pass to Roberts near the corner, sent inside to Reagan. Momentarily cleared away, but Vasquez intercepts that clear attempt. And TBC will look for another opportunity. Caballero's pass for Reagan, a little too strong, and DeWeese pounces on top of the ball. Lockridge is going to kick the ball to the sideline. Colston Ortiz keeps it in bounds. Loose ball, and the defense will let Izaguirre take control. About 5.5 left to go in the first half. We are tied 1-1. That was the final score when these two teams met at Toccoa Falls earlier this season. Oxendine takes the pass inside the circle, dribbles his way forward, has options to both sides and in front of him. Tried to get the ball to Reagan, but it was deflected and then stolen away.
Well done, Zay. Work, Zay. Keep it up, Zay. Well done.
Isaiah Harris able to keep Toccoa from getting further up the field. Joaquin guarded by Oxendine. To the far sideline, and a loose ball knocked out of bounds by Colston Ortiz. Torres able to steal the ball away, and using his speed, he has Reagan, and the pass towards Reagan deflected back. Torres not giving up on it. Oxendine picks up the loose ball. Vasquez comes up from the backfield, as he will do quite often if he sees the opportunity. Uribe at midfield sends it to Oxendine. Lockridge now at midfield, looking for Roberts, misdirected the pass, and Colston Ortiz will send this one well upfield, but out of bounds, over to Toccoa Falls. Toccoa's defense keeping TBC away from the ball, now sending it back to the offensive side of the field. But look at Lockridge come up from behind and draw the foul, and TBC will have a free kick. Jared Rockwell upended Lockridge, and good sportsmanship. They both say, way to play. Just hard competition, no intent. And a free kick for Trinity Baptist. Vasquez takes the pass, options to both sides, looking for Torres inside the box. Torres beats the goalkeeper to the ball, but he's called for being offsides. DeWeese was pulled out of the goal box. Torres had some options, but he was called for offsides, and that thwarts the effort by the TBC Eagles. So a free kick for Toccoa, and DeWeese will take the kick. One hopper back towards midfield and out of bounds. Throw in for Toccoa. Pass towards Rockwell on the far sideline. Battling with Lockridge, and Lockridge makes the steal. Caballero now with a man coming on, finds Vasquez. Ball gets away from Uribe, but he's all alone and able to track it down easily. Pass to Torres right in front of us. Sliding tackle, and successfully done by Lorenzo Joaquin. And that results in a throw-in for Toccoa. Last hit, a TBC player.
Nice job, Zay. Way to go, Zay.
Harris That is jersey tug, no call, but he gets around all the defenders. Collision just outside the box. And Joaquin is able to take the ball away from Harris. And that ball goes off Harris's foot and out of bounds. Players got in my way. I didn't see which one last touched the ball, but it's a goal kick for Toccoa Falls. Headed upfield Toccoa's way. Aaron Uribe, though, gets in front of the attacker. Near the far sideline, the ball rolls out of bounds and goes back to Toccoa Falls. Final few moments of the first half. And that's going to be a free kick for Trinity Baptist. Let's see if they have enough time to try to get into scoring position. Remember, we had a couple of stops in play. Colston Artis and Lockridge are there, and now it looks like Lockridge will take the kick. Lockridge sends this one inside the box over Harris's head. This one's going to roll out of bounds, and that is the end of the first half. With the score tied at 1, as the teams traded penalty kicks early in the half, Jared Rockwell scored for Toccoa Falls, and Paris Reagan got one on the board for Trinity Baptist College. We're going to pause here for our halftime intermission. We'll keep the camera rolling. Keep watching, and you'll see when the men come out for the second half. You're watching Trinity Baptist College Eagles men's soccer on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College for the second half between the TBC Eagles and the TFC Screaming Eagles. We are tied at 1-1, both teams with a penalty kick goal. Jared Rockwell for Toccoa Falls in minute 8 and Paris Reagan for Trinity Baptist in minute 16. Both teams have had further opportunities but unable to convert, as both goalkeepers have made the plays when necessary. Jason Izaguirre and Noah DeWeese, each with 4 saves. Each team has 5 shots on goal. Toccoa has 8 total shots, Trinity Baptist 6. Corner kicks are 4-0 in favor of Trinity Baptist. The fouls, Trinity Baptist had 10, Toccoa Falls had 7. And each team has a yellow card. Donovan Roberts for Trinity Baptist and John McIver for Toccoa Falls. So you're now up to date in case you missed any of the action in the first half. Trinity Baptist in the whites, now going from the left to the right, looking for an opportunity to take the lead for the first time today. Toccoa's defense, though, clears that one away. Nick Lockridge in the backfield for Trinity will send it back to goalkeeper Jason Izaguirre, who made a couple of terrific diving saves in the first half. In case you missed the women's game, Trinity Baptist won that one 3-1. As this one is sent towards Reagan, but a little too strong and into the hands of Noah DeWeese. Ellie McKeeska scored the go-ahead and insurance goal that broke a 1-1 tie for Trinity Baptist, with both those goals assisted by Alyssa Greet. It was Alyssa Greet who tied the game at 1-1 with an assist from McKeeska. That one loose and rolls into the hands of Izaguirre. Toccoa Falls scored first in that women's game, Lydia Adams in minute 7, and then Trinity Baptist with 3 unanswered goals to get the win. Now the men's team looking to do the same after coming from behind 1-0 to tie it up, looking to take the lead. Had an opportunity a moment ago, maybe another one coming with Jorgen Torres finding Paris Reagan on the left side of the box. Reagan turned to fire, couldn't tell if he was trying to shoot or pass to Oxendine. And that's going to go down as a pass attempt that was just a little too long. Big boot towards midfield, and Colston Artiste pops it up into the air. And we have ourselves a whistle, and it'll be a free kick for Toccoa Falls. Right at midfield, John McIver sets it down, lets his teammates get upfield, and sends one toward the top of the box. Aaron Uribe heads that away, and Uribe has done a great job along with Nick Lockridge in the backfield for Trinity Baptist. And all 3 of Toccoa's backfielders have done a great job themselves. Keyshawn Jackson, Joshua Lang, and Cleo Lerma. That one rolls out of bounds. It will stay with Toccoa Falls. Final regular season game for both teams and the final regular season day in the NCCAA. We are hosting the men's soccer tournament here at Trinity Baptist College. 4 p.m. Wednesday afternoon is the opening game. And barring any changes, it looks like it will be Toccoa Falls against Trinity Baptist. The question is, who's number 4, who's number 5? Really doesn't matter. The winner will take on the number 1 seed, which at the moment is Bob Jones University, barring any changes. And it doesn't look like we'll have too many changes. We're also waiting to see if Pensacola or Johnson, Florida, will be 2 and 3. They're going to play each other in the semifinal game on Thursday. Again, barring any changes, that's the way things stand right now. Donovan Roberts takes the pass, tries to dribble his way inside and gets the ball to Reagan, but Reagan could not control it, and it is knocked away by Lerma. Lockridge back to Jorgen Torres. Lockridge leads Trinity Baptist with 4 goals this season. Even though he is mainly a defender, he will come up, as we said before, and get into scoring position when he sees the opportunity to do so. Jorgen Torres is next with 3. Torres also has 2 assists this season, and we have ourselves a whistle. And it will be a free kick. A couple of yards outside the box. Toccoa, though, will have a direct kick if they choose to go for the goal. Jared Rockwell lines up to take the kick. Rockwell just waiting for the whistle. Trinity will have a 3-man wall. And there's the approach and the kick knocked down by Oxendine. Good defense by the Eagles. Rockwell again tries to send one inside, and he was looking for Judah Berry, and it was over Berry's head. Judah Berry, a big man in his own right. We talked about Nick Lockridge not long ago, earlier in the game. Judah Berry is well over 6 feet as well. He's a midfielder, a sophomore from Vientiane, Laos. Hopefully I said that correctly. TBC at midfield. Vasquez sends it outside to Jorgen Torres. Senior day here at Trinity Baptist College. We honored our seniors with a pregame ceremony. Reagan looking for Oxendine. Reagan, one of our seniors, and this one cleared away all the way across midfield. And a loose ball towards Izaguirre, who just kicks this one out of bounds and allows his defense to get up into position. Berry and Caballero battling for the ball on the sideline. Now headed toward the baseline and out of bounds. That will be a goal kick. 4 seniors on the roster. Paris Reagan from Melbourne, Florida. Richard Vasquez from Long Island, New York. Nick Lockridge, also from Melbourne, Florida. And Marcus Oxendine from right here in Jacksonville. Also, Jessica Monzone, the team manager. Coach Dan Robertson and the Eagles honored her as well during that pregame ceremony. And that one goes out of bounds. We'll see who last got a foot on it. And it's going to be off Toccoa for a corner kick for TBC. Paris Reagan will take the kick. Still tied at 1. Each team looking to take the lead. Reagan puts this one in front of the goal and punched away by the goalkeeper, DeWeese. And then we're going to have ourselves a foul called against Trinity Baptist. Free kick for DeWeese. DeWeese sends this one across the stripe. Vasquez intercepts, tries to send it back up TBC's way. The pass to Reagan is knocked out of bounds. If I saw that correctly, Cleto Lerma making another good defensive play for Toccoa Falls. Pass all the way upfield to Philip Nowak, but Lockridge beats him to the ball, sends it back to the goalkeeper. It is Izaguirre. Finds Uribe. And Trinity Baptist, who's had the better portion of the ball control in this second half, will have another opportunity to advance. One man coming up from behind, and a tripping foul called against Lorenzo Joaquin. So free kick for Trinity Baptist. Caballero's pass towards Oxendine, intercepted. Rockwell trying to get into scoring opportunity, and he takes a long shot that hits off of Colston Ortiz. So an attempt for Rockwell. He didn't really have that much of an opening, but he took the shot, hit it off the Eagles defender, Marcus Oxendine. And then eventually a goal kick for Jason Izaguirre. Pass towards Donovan Roberts over his head. Jackson lets it roll out of bounds, but it hit Jackson first, and TBC got the throw in. And we're going to have a tripping foul called against Judah Berry. It'll be a free kick for Trinity Baptist. No yellow card, just a talking to from the official. And Caballero will take the free kick. Caballero to Richard Vasquez at midfield. He sends this one to Paris Reagan on the left side of the box. Battle for the ball, and called offsides is Julius Peterwright. He's pleading his case that he had defenders still in front of him, but he does not get the call. Nick Lockridge collides with the Toccoa man at midfield, and Reagan takes a shot. Nope, Jorgen Torres, rather, and pushed it wide to the left. That's attempt number 1 on the afternoon for Jorgen Torres. Trinity Baptist already regaining possession. Roberts takes one away from Berry. Oxendine outside the box, backs it up just a bit.
Hey! Same man, sir.
And contact, no call. Colston Ortiz slow to get up. Good sportsmanship by Judah Berry. And another Eagles man down in the middle of the field. And we'll have a stop in play. And I do believe I see a yellow card, and I do. Vasquez back up on his feet. The two men shake hands. Jared Rockwell called for the yellow card, the second one for Toccoa Falls. And a free direct kick for Trinity Baptist. Three men around the ball. We'll see which one takes the kick. Looks like Jorgen Torres will take the kick. Will he go for the goal, or will he pass it off? That's the question. He has a leg to go for it from this distance. He's going for the goal and pushes it wide to the left. So his second attempt of the afternoon. And a goal kick for Noah DeWeese. DeWeese got that one up into the wind, not blowing as hard as it did earlier. Again, the wind's been off and on all day long. And we're going to have ourselves another offsides call. And a free kick for Toccoa Falls. Now the wind has begun to howl straight in toward the camera. Of course, right after I said it wasn't blowing all that hard. Rockwell collides with Lockridge, and both men right back up on their feet. And it's a throw-in for Toccoa Falls. Another one out of bounds, off Trinity, so Toccoa maintains possession with the throw-in. Remember, no overtime in regular season play anymore, but that will change on Wednesday when the postseason begins. John McIver, not sure if he was shooting or passing. That's going down as a shot that missed wide to the right. Aguirre got back to the ball in time. A hit off his foot with an attacker right near the ball. Torres slides, keeps it in play, and then the ball rolls out of bounds off TBC, so Toccoa will get the throw in. Caballero with possession. He has Roberts to his right, Reagan to his left. The pass is to Reagan, and another offsides call. And the TBC fans very unhappy with the call, and so is Reagan. Toccoa Falls with another free kick. Lockridge heads it all the way back across midfield. And Torres comes up with the loose ball. 1-on-3 goes Torres, and his pass taken away, and then he is called for the trip. Collides with John McIver, and another free kick for Toccoa Falls. Isaiah Harris ready to come back onto the pitch for Trinity Baptist at the next opportunity. That won't happen quite yet as Toccoa has the throw in. Another one goes out of bounds, and Frawley throws it back into play very quickly. Caballero intercepts the pass. Ball hits off Oxendine, but Caballero's right there to clean it up. Caballero at midfield. Vasquez with Joaquin on guard sends it up the field towards Peter Wright, and the pass back towards Peter Wright after a wall pass attempt goes out of bounds. Lockridge looking for Roberts, overshoots his target and sends one out of bounds. And it will be a throw in for Toccoa Falls. Reagan tried to get to the ball before DeWeese, but DeWeese was there in time. Roberts with the steal, gets inside the box, looking for Reagan. The ball gets away and cleared out of bounds off Cleto Lerma. That ball hit off Lerma and started to go toward the goal, but Lerma was able to regroup, send it out of bounds. It will be a corner kick for TBC. Reagan can curve this one in toward the goal. He gets the whistle. Isaiah Harris is now on the field. Pass inbounds to Oxendine, who sends it towards Peter Wright across the box. Peter Wright sends one inside. Reagan with the header, but he got under it and popped it up and over the crossbar. Fourth shot attempt of the afternoon for Paris Reagan, but again, he got underneath that one. And it's a goal kick for Noah DeWeese. DeWeese with a good kick into the wind. Roberts uses his body, but Jackson's able to keep Roberts away from the ball. Roberts then keeps one inbounds and a whistle against TBC. Offsides is the call on Roberts. Free kick for Toccoa Falls. And we have ourselves a whistle away from the ball and a pushing foul called against Toccoa Falls. we're going to redo that kick as Lockridge was a little too far ahead of where the spot was, the official says. And they're going to reset it. May not seem like a big deal, 3 or 4 yards, but it can be. And a tripping foul called against Toccoa Falls, another free kick for TBC. Caballero looking for Roberts to the right side of the box. Jackson on guard. Roberts sends it inside. The header by Reagan. It goes off the goalkeeper. Loose ball now grabbed by Noah DeWeese. Well, Reagan on the attempt gets a shot on goal. His 5th shot, 4th on goal. And a save for DeWeese. If I have that correct, number 5. We'll take a look when we get an opportunity. Foul called against Trinity, so Toccoa will now have a free kick. Four saves for Noah DeWeese. Lockridge heads this one outside the box. Toccoa with another opportunity. Shot taken by Michael Guthrie, but the ball took a funny hop on him right as he was about to make contact. And a goal kick for Trinity Baptist. Izaguirre has 4 saves for TBC, as does Noah DeWeese for Toccoa Falls. Toccoa comes away with the steal. Rockwell's pass intended for Nowak, but Uribe beats Nowak to the ball. Now the 2 men battle for it over on the far sideline. It goes out of bounds, a throw in for Toccoa. And this one rolls out of bounds and will be a goal kick for Trinity Baptist. Toccoa Falls has taken 10 shots with 6 of them on goal. Very even stats. Trinity Baptist has taken 11 total shots with 6 on goal. Uribe finds Harris on the far sideline. Caballero keeps the ball away from Judah Berry. Now Caballero looking for Harris up the left side, but got too much of it and sends it out of bounds near the corner. And it looks like it'll be a throw in. It went out the side. And a push violation called against TBC, so a free kick for Toccoa Falls. Another pushing called against Trinity Baptist, so now a free kick for Toccoa on the offensive side of the field. Ball sent up to the top of the box. Aaron Uribe heads it away. Harris has a man coming on, McIver. Now McIver battling with Caballero, and McIver will be called for the push. Caballero takes the pass from Uribe. Looking for Roberts on the right side. Roberts using his body to control the ball. And it hits off his arm, so that's a handball violation and a free kick for Toccoa. Caballero heads this one right to Peter Wright. Peter Wright finds Harris on the left sideline. Harris racing past one defender, still with control of the ball. Now another man on, tries to send it inside. It hits off the Toccoa defender and goes out of bounds for a corner kick. Caballero will head to the corner to take the kick. Opportunity for TBC. Let's see if they can convert and take the lead. Low line drive and batted away by Toccoa. Out of bounds, throw in for TBC. And Peter Wright called for a push, so Toccoa will get the free kick deep on their defensive side of the field. Wind blowing in straight towards us at about 12 to 13 miles per hour. Wind knocked down that one. Vasquez and Rockwell both using their heads to try to control the ball, and this one rolls towards Izaguirre, who will pick it up. Ball out of bounds, off Toccoa. It will be TBC with the throw in, or yes, it is TBC. Pass towards Colston Ortiz. He's able to control the pass. Caballero now past midfield. Outside toward Pablo Garcia. And Garcia's pass toward Peter Wright is deflected back towards midfield and out of bounds. Throw in for Trinity Baptist, under 20 minutes to go. Both goals scored in the first half, both goals on penalty kicks. Izaguirre will keep this one on the ground. Of course, he has to if the ball is passed to him. And Reagan trying to get through one man. Jackson, Reagan shoots and pulls it just a bit wide to the left. Well, Jackson forced Reagan, a left footer, to use his right foot, and Reagan got a good shot off with just a little out in front and missed the goal by less than a foot. That's a sixth attempt of the afternoon. It was a good pass, and Reagan had the defender beaten, but credit Jackson for getting back there and making Reagan to try to pull that one, and pulled it a little wide, and now a shot attempt by Nowak. He got underneath the bounce and put it over the crossbar. Kick for Izaguirre and the TBC Eagles. Nowak took his third shot just a moment ago. Trinity has taken 12. Toccoa now has taken 11, looking to get number 12 off, but no, says Nick Lockridge. Jair Zavalios at midfield, getting loose to come onto the field. A fresh pair of legs. Harris sends one inside the box behind Oxendine. Peter Wright now on guard of Joaquin, and three Eagles get on top of Joaquin and come away with the ball. Oxendine finds Harris in the middle of the field. Ball batted away from Harris. Vasquez, though, with possession. He is tripped up, and a free kick for Trinity Baptist. Official did not see Zavalios. A free kick anyway. It has to be a throw-in. Colston Ortiz takes the shot, got underneath it, and missed wide to the right and up at too high. First attempt of the afternoon for Eric Colston Ortiz, who does have one goal this season. Marcus Oxendine comes out and allows Jair Zavalios to take the field for the first time today. So again, a fresh pair of legs out there for Coach Robertson. Reagan looking for Roberts, but Jackson gets in the way. Reagan coming up, but the ball is cleared before he can get to the ball. Harris at the top of the box. He was looking for a push call, didn't get it. And Roberts, will he get the shot off? Takes it, and no, he got the shot off, but DeWeese denies him. That was Donovan Roberts with the shot attempt just a moment ago, his first of the afternoon, and a save for Noah DeWeese before the ball went out of bounds. DeWeese cut down the angle, then got his body in front of the shot.
Stay there!
Stop in play, and now we are ready to resume. Big boot back towards midfield. Ball gets by Zavaios. Roberts once again with possession, but Jackson, as the ball got just a bit away from Roberts, knocks it out of bounds, and TBC, is it a corner or a throw-in? A couple of men kind of in my line of sight. It will be a corner kick for Paris Reagan. And Reagan with the line drive and headed away by the goalkeeper. Noah DeWeese has been very busy the last few minutes, and he's done a fabulous job keeping the ball out of the goal. Had a diving save just a minute ago. And Caballero will be called for grabbing, and it will be a free kick for Toccoa Falls. Caballero hustles all the way up the field. Uribe on the defense. And a shot right at Izaguirre. John McIver took that shot. It went right into Izaguirre's hands for his fifth save. McIver's second attempt of the afternoon, first on goal. Skies have darkened up a bit. No rain falling. And at most, we've had just some drizzle and mist off and on throughout the day. It's been quite a while since we've had any precipitation. There's a long pass towards Roberts, a header into Reagan. He uses his body and pulls it wide to the left, but it hit off the goalkeeper, so that will be a corner kick for TBC. That was a fast-paced play right there. Credit DeWeese with a save. He got his body in front of the shot attempt by Reagan, which was his seventh of the afternoon and fifth on goal. Corner kick and a header, and no! Another diving save for Noah DeWeese. Peter Wright made a terrific header attempt, but DeWeese made another diving save. First shot attempt of the afternoon for Julius Peterick. That one goes out of bounds. Peter Wright right there with a terrific header. And I couldn't really even see DeWeese behind all the players in the box, but he came from the proverbial nowhere and made a terrific diving save. Peter Wright sends this one to Roberts on the right sideline. Roberts guarded by Jackson. And Roberts regains possession. Trinity Baptist has really had very good ball control in this second half. And we have ourselves a whistle called against Richard Vasquez. We have about 11 and a half minutes remaining. Skies are starting to darken up just a bit. Off the body of Vasquez. He keeps this one in bounds with the sliding kick. Harris, though, the ball got out of his reach and is booted well out of bounds. Just about 11 minutes remain. Let's hope that there is rain on the way, that it holds off for just a little while longer. This one goes out of bounds, and TBC will have the throw in. Colston Artis right at midfield. Cavallo's calling for the ball, and the pass to Peter Wright off his foot. Toccoa with possession, and then Caballero comes from behind and uses the header to steal the pass. Vasquez gets it back across midfield. Looking for Roberts, but Jackson gets in the way, sends it back toward the stripe. And Colston Artis will let this one roll out of bounds and get the throw in. Got a tiny bit of a mist now starting to form. Zavallos with Jackson near the corner, and this one's out of bounds. Trinity Baptist will have the throw in. Colston Artis takes the pass on the throw in. TBC works the ball to the left side. Harris back to Vasquez. And Vasquez was looking for Reagan, but misdirected that one, and it goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Jorgen Torres back at the table, ready to come back onto the field for Trinity Baptist. Loose ball at midfield, grabbed by Colston Artis. Caballero maintains possession for TBC. Ball stolen by Toccoa. They're on the move up the right sideline. McIver sends this one into the box, but Uribe with a diving header to clear it away. Peter Wright finds Harris at midfield. Harris looking for the push violation, didn't get the call. Colston Artis dribbles one past Barry. Roberts has two men coming up from behind. And Toccoa is able to steal possession. Pass towards Nowak. He sends it to Rockwell just outside the box. Rockwell gets underneath one and sends it over the crossbar. He had an opportunity, but the ball took a bounce on him right as he started to fire. Jorgen Torres in. Julius Peter Wright out for Trinity Baptist. Toccoa has 12 men here today, 1 man in reserve for Toccoa Falls. That's going to be a Trinity Baptist throw-in. About 7:20 left to go. Wind starting to pick up. Temperatures cooling down. Started the day at about 68 degrees. We're closer to 60 right now, or at least that's what it feels like with the wind. Torres gets past one defender, finds Harris to the left side. Harris tries to send this one to Zavallos, but got underneath it and sent it out of bounds. DeWeese with a big boot into the wind and still got plenty of it. And contact and a call against Paris, or check that, Roberts. And Toccoa with a big boot towards Rockwell, but headed away by Uribe. Nowak has the ball taken away by Caballo. Caballero able to get that interception. And one man beats both Reagan and Zevallos to the ball, and the ball goes out of bounds and over to Toccoa Falls. Guthrie sends one to Rockwell to the right side of the box. And this one is offsides is the call. Rockwell saying he was pushed by Uribe but doesn't get the call, and the wind really starting to pick up. Five and a half left to play. 1-1 tie. Both goals on penalty kicks very early in the game. Torres takes the pass. Batted away by Lerma. Out of bounds. TBC with the throw in. Ball batted up into the air, and a high bounder heading back towards midfield, and Toccoa thought that for a moment they had control, but lost the control of the ball, and Colston Artis for TBC comes away with possession. Toward the corner where there's Donovan Roberts, who again is called for the offsides. Free kick for Toccoa Falls as we're down to 4.5 left. Rockwell uses his body to control the pass, and then the ball gets away. Uribe intercepts the pass attempt with Rockwell coming on strong, and Uribe will get his body in front of Rockwell and allow Izaguirre to boot the ball back to midfield. Vasquez takes the pass just outside the circle. Colston Artis to Caballero. Caballero looking for Zevallos, but a header. Lito Lerma making another good defensive play to keep the ball away from the TBC attackers. There's Torres with possession. Torres using the header to get the ball back to Reagan. Reagan gets it back, and a great job by Cleto Lerma coming up from behind. It will be a corner kick for TBC, but Cleto Lerma made a terrific defensive play to keep Reagan from getting off the shot. Pass from Reagan to Zevallos, sends it back inside. Ball headed up into the air. And three men collide, and it's going to go against Roberts. Free kick for Toccoa Falls.
Exactly, bro.
Time starting to wind down. Under 3 minutes to go. Nowak called for the push from behind, so free kick for Trinity Baptist. Caballero takes the pass, sends it outside to Isaiah Harris, and he gets the ball right back to Torres, who gets around one defender. Dribbles to the middle of the field. His pass deflected up into the air. Coming up on 2 minutes left, Caballero sends one towards Donovan Roberts.
No
Pass inside, but he again is called for the offside. So no shot by Reagan. Free kick for Toccoa Falls. Colston Artis trying to keep the ball from Nowak, but Nowak wins that race. Rockwell getting inside, but Uribe cuts him off and moves the ball towards the sideline and the end line in the corner. Now three men battling for the ball in the corner. And Izaguirre will have himself a goal kick. The ball went past the end line. About a minute 20 remaining if we have everything correct. Lockridge with a major boot way past the circle. Vasquez pops one up into the air. About a minute to go. Austin Ortiz with possession, and apparently we had a little extra time that we should not have had showing, because that is the end of the game with the final score: Toccoa Falls College 1, Trinity Baptist College 1. The goals scored in minute 8 on a penalty kick from Jared Rockwell for Toccoa Falls, and a penalty kick in minute 16 scored by Trinity Baptist's Paris Reagan. So TBC is now 1-9-3 overall on the season, 1-4-2 in South Region play, and both games between these two teams end in a 1-1 tie. Toccoa Falls 0-11-3 overall, 0-3-2 in South Region play. Trinity outshot Toccoa 16-13, and shots on goal went to TBC 9-7, but all that matters is the final score, 1-1. We want to thank everybody for joining us here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. We'll be back Wednesday afternoon for the South Region Tournament. For Dean Bureau on camera, head coach Dan Robertson, Noel Whitaker, our statistician, and athletic director John D. Jones, I'm Ray Bureau saying